All right, this is a cool bebop line. It's got a lot of that trumpet, like slur type sounds that you hear a lot. So I was curious how to translate that over to guitar. So it starts off right off the bat. It starts with one of those slurs, and it goes like this. You start with your pointer finger on D on the third string, and you hammer on to E with your ring finger, pull back off, and then ring finger on B. And then pinky goes to C. So once we hit the C note, that's like the start of beat one on our C minor chord. So that little beginning part is a pickup. And it's interesting because he's actually, if you look at the intervals, he's hitting the major third over the C minor chord. He's hitting the, I mean, I guess technically it's anticipating the C minor, but even still, it's got an E natural as opposed to an E flat. But, you know, he's landing on a strong note. So it goes to show you, you know, when it comes to chromaticism and just, you know, playing notes that are not necessarily in the key, a lot of it just comes down to the note you're landing on. As long as you land on a strong note, you can get away with a lot of stuff. So after the C, we pick B with our pointer finger, slide up a fret to the E flat, and then ring finger on F, G with our pointer finger, and then pick B flat, and then pull back off to the G, and then pick B flat again. So that's what we have for the C minor part. And then we go to our F7 chord, and he's pretty much thinking straight up just altered scale over this. So he starts on C sharp, which is our sharp 5. Hammer on the pinky to F and then pull back off. That's a cool sound. Then in the string above that, ring finger on B, pointer finger on A, and then pinky on G sharp, middle finger on F sharp, pull off to F. That's a cool altered line. And then pinky on E flat, and then you resolve your ring finger to D, that's when it gets to the B flat major chord. So he resolves to the third, right, the D note of the B flat major. And then from here, there's a little sweep I'm doing. So if you look at it, it's just a D minor 7 arpeggio. So D, F, A, C, and I'm doing 3 down sweeps, and then I do an upstroke on the final one. So if you look at that, you can think D minor 7 over a B flat major chord, because if you look at the intervals or the notes of a D minor 7 arpeggio against B flat, it's the 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th. So I'm sure a lot of you know that already, but if you don't know that, a lot of people will think that when they're improvising. That's called superimposing. It's when you take one arpeggio or one type of chord and you think of that over a different chord, but they're related to one another. So you can, you know, kind of like how Pat Martino will think Dorian over the majority of different types of chord qualities, right? He's superimposing it. That's the term for that. So, and then pointer finger on A, middle finger on B flat, and then you pull back off. And then on the string below that, G, pull off to F. And then I jump up to my 5th string. I do my ring finger on A, hammer on to the pinky on B flat, and then just move the pinky down a string, and you have E flat and D. Pick both of those. So, and that's it. So the whole line.